Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How should young people entering adulthood, starting their training for skills to earn money and preparing for life, establish a strong foundation of faith before their dunya life gets more advanced than their akhirat life?
If you're trying to teach them the foundations of akhirat life when they're about to enter into the world, you're a little bit late. The foundations of akhirat life should be established before they realize what this world is and they have to go out into this world, especially in this context. It's not as if, there's no work and you have to support your family by the age of 6 or 7 years old, you have to go out to work. No, I'm talking about this. The question is context, the context here. So, which means that there is so much time. You're not raising your children properly. Everyone spends so much money to give them the best schools, so much time to study in those schools. Everything is just for dunya. Nothing there is for akhirat. But you are not investing enough time for them to understand themselves and understand their Lord. You're not investing enough time or money or energy to make them to go and visit some holy people, visit some holy sites, to touch their spirit, to make them to be in holy gatherings. But you are going to spend so much money giving them like this or like that, going to summer camp and this. Then it's going to be more difficult, because you may see for a certain time the world is just going to suck them a little bit until they sort of like realize. Now this, the Jama'at, it is important, because even if those kids, they are not going to any formal study of the religion or spirituality, but they keep in contact with us, don't worry so much. Don't worry, because in reality your children too, if they are murids, it's the responsibility of our shaykh. It's not really our responsibility so much. Yes, there are certain things that you have to do, but you don't control them. And to keep that contact strong with the Jamaat and with our shaykh, they'll find their way. I trust it, inshallah, it will be, because the seeds are there. But this is something else that we have to think about being parents. As much as serious you are about this world and giving them the best of this world in their education, what are you doing for their akhirat life? Nothing. It's just by accident, like this or like that. Don't think that sticking them into Muslim Sunday school, I hate that word, Sunday school. At least call it something else. Call it madrasa, call it kuliya, call it what? Maktab, something, but they want to be American. Sunday school. Americans don't even go to Sunday school, right? You're like 50 years behind. Okay, fine, Sunday school. Even sticking them into masjids just for a couple of hours, and then you think that giving them religion is giving them something that is just something that they can wear and you can see, like teach them to become hafiz. Oh, hafiz means immediately you're religious, mashallah. And you'll be so proud to tell everyone, my son is a hafiz. But yes, to memorize is something. To put it in your heart is something. We know so many hafiz that because the faith is not really entering into their hearts and their parents are not putting it there, that memorization of Quran becomes a burden for them too. And many will start to deviate, and it's more heavy on them because they're supposed to be protecting the Quran. We are not those ones protecting the Quran. It's like you're wearing the Quran around your neck. Now, that time you're going to be careful what you even think or feel, because the Quran is, let alone to enter here and there. But parents are not thinking about this because it's something that is label, easy label, very easy to prove, very easy to show off. Wrong. Shaykh Effendi said in the old days, if there is a hafiz, where's Mustafa? You're here? Listen to this. Hafiz Mustafa. When there is a hafiz that is coming to a dargah and wants to become a murid, the shaykh will say, no, get out. Go to another shaykh. Don't enter here. Because now I have to be responsible to carry the Quran that you are carrying. It's too heavy. So, people don't care about those things these days. Of course, there's a lot of good ones and this and that, but we need to see where society is saying about good behavior and wrong behavior. Nowadays, there's no wrong behavior. You cannot say it is wrong. You see a bunch of hufaz, that they are wearing, how you say, what kind of clothes? What kind of clothes? You know, like, I don't know, this kind of fashionable clothes that they're wearing these days. Everything is tight, you know. Hipster clothes. Hufaz wearing hipster clothes, crossing their legs like this, and then reciting Quran and challenging one another like this. And I said, what am I supposed to get from this? Okay, yani, it's better than they are in the club. Okay, but our standards have fallen so low, that this is the best. It's not. So when you encourage this and people say, no, don't criticize them, it's good. You know, or if the whole point of, don't think tawadu, don't think that hijab, don't think that modesty is only for women. It is for men too, you understand? It is for men. I see all these like hipster kind also. No beard, no mustache, or cut like Hollywood kind of beard and mustache, nice gel hair and everything, but singing qasidas, singing ilahis and everything, and, you know, making the lighting and everything. It's not about what they're singing, it's about them. Of course, yani, we say it's better than them singing other songs, but our standards have fallen so low. And why are you encouraging this? We must say, this is okay, but it's not the best thing, and it shouldn't be. Then where is that modesty now for the men? People are wondering why we're wearing these clothes also, because they're modest. Because this is reminding us of Hazrat Ali, Karamallahu Wajhah, being his voice, in his Mawlid today. The pants that we're wearing coming as sunnat of Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam. Our turban from the Holy Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. And we're trying to wear this, just wearing it and seeing it puts you in a different frame of mind. So, no, it's not just about memorizing and putting more and more books. Now you have scholars saying there's no such thing as Islamic dress, Islamic clothes. No such thing. All the things for Islamic clothes, it's just meant for the Arabs, not for the Ajam. Where? Maybe I can understand the fine points that you're trying to say, but is this the right time when everyone is trying to dress up half naked out there, following everything, and even in Islamic clothes, so-called, covering everything, they want to look like kafirs? Is it the right time to say there's no such thing as Islamic clothes? You're adding more confusion. Oh, you want to talk about the finer points of Islamic fashion? Do it in your ivory tower amongst yourselves. I don't care. But you bring it to the public now? The one listening, before he's wearing something, and said later he's not going to wear. And they even say, okay, now it's someone who just come to Islam, and coming to Islam, and then suddenly you wear a thawb and you wear this, you look down. Why are you looking down on them? Before they were wearing shorts and they're half naked, and at least they're imitating. Okay, let them look weird, maybe, in shawar kameez. Let them look weird in this, but it doesn't matter. It's better than what they were. For this, the standard has to be like that. But they're saying, no need. So then what's the difference? What's the difference then? Allah. There's so much confusion. Oh my. We're on top of a mountain. Assalamu alaikum.